by
Back at Bill Sharp Stadium, time for our Knights of Columbus Stankiewicz Agency post-game show after a 17-3 Marian win over Jimtown. Fans filing out, but they saw a very hard-hitting and entertaining game tonight. Granted, marred by a lot of penalties. Chuck Freeby and Bob Nagel high above the fray. And partner, I was impressed with Jimtown. I thought that they played with a lot of grit tonight, a lot of determination, and they were in the game until the final 4 minutes.
Well, the tradition here at Jimtown has always had a tough team, always a lot of intestinal fortitude, which they showed tonight. They made a couple of big plays in the ball game, but not enough of them. If they could complete a 47-yard passing play in the fourth quarter, maybe you got to look at that a little bit more. But I don't want to second-guess Mike Campbell. He's done a great job. He's got a team that's continuing to get better. Now, they're a game behind the Marian Knights in the NIC South, so things could change. Washington's playing very well. But I'll tell you what, tonight the Marian Knights might have got a little wake-up call. I wouldn't be surprised that they're very coachable next week. When you talk about things like turnovers, when you talk about penalties, the things that separate a team from having a good year or a great year, Marian's got to decide which one they want to be.
The offenses and defenses were pretty equal in this game. The one area where Marian had a huge advantage was on special teams. And that is why Bo Hunt is standing by with this young man as our IU South Bend Fulfilling the Promise player of the game, Bo.
Standing by with our player of the game, a special teams player, Hunter Renner. 3 aspects to a game: offense, defense, and special teams. Just talk about what it takes to preparation and going into preparations for a week like this.
Oh, well, I don't get much preparation because I play soccer too. So I'm always at soccer practice. So I take advantage of all the time I'm at football. And especially before the game, I have ex-kicker Jack Tiller help me a lot. He calms me down during the game, and he's helping me hit those big punts.
When it comes into a situation like that, you talk about you're playing soccer, so you're out there all the time. The mentality that it takes to get out here, it's a different situation, soccer out here. What kind of mental preparations do you have to go through?
Well, I just have to remember to be relaxed. That's one of my problems. I sort of stress over all this, but like I said, with the right people around me, it makes it a lot easier on me.
It always helps to have a special teams kicker, punter like you on a team to help a team go the distance. What does it feel to be a part of a team like this, a team that's ranked in the top 5 in the state?
Well, while we're playing, I don't even think about it. So, I mean, it's a great honor to even be ranked that high and to be a good contributor to that team.
Our player of the game, Hunter Renner.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Hunter the punter also having a spectacular year with an undefeated Marian boys soccer team as well. So congratulations to him on being our IU South Bend Fulfilling the Promise player of the game. Time now to look at our electrical workers, Local 153 electrifying play of the game. It actually happened back in the first quarter, one of the rare great offensive plays of the night, as Colin Kerr comes up with one of the finer catches we've seen all year.
And I don't doubt that they talked about this during the week, that maybe the size difference between the Marian receivers and the Jimtown secondary would be something they could exploit. They certainly did right there. A very well thrown ball by Maddox Begonia and a great catch. And I tell you what, as it turns out, Marian had enough balance to get 17 points on the board. Anderson did a nice job carrying the ball in the second half, and the defense was just stout all night. So I give Jimtown a lot of credit for being really tough all the way through the game, and I think Marian was maybe the better team coming in, and we'll see what happens as they continue to lead the NIC South.
Marian still undefeated. They'll take on Bremen next week. Jimtown gets ready for the Cable Line Cup against another undefeated team in the Concord Minutemen, who beat Goshen tonight 45-0. That'll wrap up our coverage from here at Bill Sharp Stadium. Our thanks to our TV 46 crew, the bubbly one, Tony Beltran, in the producer-director chair tonight, and our usual fine cast of characters helping bring you this one. A reminder, we've got college football on the radio Saturday. Indiana takes on Connecticut. From the Rock, noon kickoff on Pulse FM 103.1. Then next Friday night, there's more high school football action. The top-ranked New Prairie Cougars go into TCU School Field and take on Virginia recruit Ira Armstead and the John Adams Eagles. We'll have it for you live on Facebook at 7, Friday night at 11, and Saturday morning at 9. And don't forget, you can follow us on social media at 46 Sports on Twitter. Now for my broadcast Hall of Fame partners, Bob Nagel and Bo Hunt, it's Chuck Freeby. Once again, the final. Marian over Jimtown 17-3. So long from the banks of the Bogo.